Good evening. I hope everybody is doing well. I know there's so much things going on in the world. Rather than us being divided, let's come together, united, in peace and love. Okay? Look after yourself, guys. What I'm going to be speaking about is, I have spoken about it before, is a young boy um, named Sebastian Rogers. He went missing 2 years ago. Now, it'd be 17 now. Now, he's n- not just he's a teenager, obviously, um, but he's severely autistic as well. And it's concerning where he is. Obviously, there's been obviously an update that obviously they've not heard nothing or anything at all. There's not been any, just obviously the mum has went on and give how she's feeling and things like that. As a mother of 7 kids and 2 grandchildren, that is concerning. My children are autistic and I'm autistic. Now, it's very concerning, and it's like when, I mean, also my 2 youngest ones at school, still, like high school, and it's very concerning when, especially one of them, doesn't, it comes in late because he goes to a special needs school. So uh, you're in panic mode. Now, as it says, the mother says, every day hurts the same. And obviously, the mother speaks out 2 years after Sebastian Rogers goes missing. The teen went missing on February the 26th, 2024, and hasn't been seen since. And obviously, Hendersonville, Tennessee, uh, nearly 2 years ago to the day, Sebastian Rogers went missing from his mother's home in Hendersonville. The teen with autism was just 15 years old at the time when he disappeared. Holly Thompson, with obviously at the station at WVLT's sister station, WSMV4, also sat down with Roger's mum, Katie Proudfoot, about his disappearance and what it felt like. Obviously, there's speculations, and it is all just speculations, that the mum or the stepdad did something. But again, that is just speculation. You can't accuse people without absolute proof of the fact. I mean, if I remember rightly, it was saying it was like he had no shoes on. Um, so it's like, where would they go and how far would they get without his shoes? Is somebody picked him up or some, because he's not. The fact is, I, deep down, I don't think he's here anymore. Also, I think something's happened to him, and I'm not outright accusing his mum or his stepdad. Um, the one that's been advocating for him more so is his dad, his biological dad. Um, so the teen went missing on February 26, 2024, and hasn't been seen since. He was last seen on Stratford Court in Hendersonville. Sebastian Rogers would be 17 now. He's 5 foot, uh, 5 foot 5 inches tall, and about 110 pound, 115 pounds when he was last seen. He has brown hair and eyes that look hazel or brown. Now, if you've seen Sebastian, or you think you've seen him, contact your local authorities in America, and obviously make them aware that obviously you've seen him, um, because it's like the dad, the boy's disappearance. His father, Seth, shared that he searched for his son in Virginia, Ohio, Kentucky, Mississippi, and other states. He said he wants the FBI to take control of the investigation, a request he feels it has been ignored. And there is a reward of £50,000 for information on this case. Now, please do not, do not sit in contact with false information, because you will get into trouble over this. You really will. I'll see if I can show the pictures. This is Sebastian here. It's it's not. It's kind of giving you a picture. Like, you're getting a kind of. I mean, he's obviously, he wears glasses. So I don't know if he relies in his glasses. Um, and there's obviously posters, because his dad's making sure his biological dad is. Anyway, I mean, obviously you have got these behavioural analysts, um, like detective, and he's like a lawyer as well. Please go and check his channel out. But he the way, obviously he was saying, obviously the way his mum, like Sebastian's mum was speaking, it was right from the beginning, was in past tense. The way he was talking, she was talking from um like obviously her son. As I said, it's all speculation, and yet we can sing with, because it's like, where is he? What's happened? Wasn't at where the because as autistic kids, they can get very frustrated and very angry and break things and all the rest of it. If you've got autistic kids, you'll understand it. They're beautiful, beautiful souls, um, but they can run off as well, and usually not that far. But because I have a wee cousin, and he's severely autistic, and he's got a bad habit of doing a runner, but he ends up being found, because he didn't go that far. Um, but he has got an age as well that he's like an adult now, but it's like, you remember autistic kids, even when they're older, they have got the mindset of a young child. So as you're looking at them as an older person, but they have not got the mindset of somebody that is older. They have got the mindset of a young child. So always please keep that in mind, and don't ever judge anybody, because it's not right. It's like I always say, if you're judging someone on, I mean, we're quick to do it, very quick to do it. Have I done it myself? Yes, of course. We've all done it. But to me, I think there's more to this story with Sebastian. His have Sebastian and his mum had an argument, and he's went out the door. We don't know, because though she's went on, um, obviously she's telling about wee things. I mean, it's talking about his date of birth. He was born in 2008, December the 7th, the FBI is offering the reward, as I said, £50,000 for information leading to the whereabouts of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Now, please, if you have any information or you feel you think it would be valuable, oh, please contact the police in Hendersonville, Tennessee, because any information to help if that child can be found. He is somewhere and he needs to be found, because if he's not get a proper jacket on, shoes on, he'll not have any, he wouldn't have had any money, and he'll be confused as well. I mean, as I said, I don't know. I I don't think he's here anymore. I mean, but that's my opinion. We all have that. Um, it's very concerning when a child goes missing. I mean, you have got Lily and Jack, you've got Summer Wells, you've got the wee boy from Australia. There's ones even for the 50s, and they're still looking for their children. Um, we were last seen with a gentleman. I mean, 3 children. How the fact that was even back then 3 children, but Sebastian's only one. Has someone taken him and brainwashed him? Because you can do that to a child and brainwash them, especially over time. I mean, it has been 2 years. It's like, but would you remember who his mum and dad were, especially after being brainwashed? It takes, as I say, I don't know. What's your thoughts on the situation with Sebastian? I feel something's not fit. Something doesn't fit right. Something doesn't feel right. And I think there's more to the story than what the mum and the stepdad are saying. Obviously, the step, the biological dad, obviously, I don't know, he stays elsewhere. So, and he's get a lot of alibis backing him up, whereas obviously mum and stepdad really haven't, well, especially mum. But you wouldn't want to think a parent, or even step parents, are capable of harming a child. And yes, it does happen, which it shouldn't happen. No child should feel unloved, unwanted. You shouldn't go through things that ain't, or see things that ain't. So it's like, because we give birth to our children to love and nurture them. And when you have an autistic child, it's hard work. Was it that Sebastian's mum wasn't coping? There's so much factors into this story, because I, I'm going to be open and honest. But you know how hard work it is. Hard work, hard work, bringing up kids. Would I mean? No, my kids, as I say, have autism, and I have myself. But each one of the with autism, they're all different, very different. Is like one of them, the boys is autistic and blind. Another one is autistic and he's got epilepsy. It's one. It's too scared. It's the only people who'll be about is like myself and his siblings and now his nephews, and obviously are for babies, which keep him grounded. Um, but when it comes to being outside, he gets physically ill, because he needs to be in contact with the outside world. He can't cope properly, which is a shame. Um, even though I've done so many strategies, it's like we get you so far and then it's gone back again. And that's what you have to do when you've got an autistic child. You need to try everything. And even though my kids, I mean, they're older now, they're not small anymore. Um, but and it's the same with Sebastian. He's older, and when autistic children are older, and it is harder because they they can only express, and we don't know if he was verbal. He was able to communicate. We could communicate if he was non-verbal or not. Um, because again, as I said, autistic, especially boys, they struggle more. So if you stay in America, please, 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 please phone the police if you've seen him or you've got any leads on Sebastian at all. I would, I mean, it's always when you hear cases like this, you always hope and pray. You always hope and pray. Oh, it's like there's a wee boy who went missing years ago. His name was Ben, and he went missing in Cyprus or something. It was. It's like the parents turned round for 1 minute, and he was gone. He was only about 2, 3 at the time, and it was. But I'll do a video on that, because again, because see, like years later, then Maddie went missing, and it's like I've never seen, and it's the fact is, public money still to this day gets funded to Maddie. His case is not off their money, which they can afford it. They're doctors, so the one's a doctor, one's a surgeon, so they've definitely got money. Why do they need their money to pub? Do you know what I mean? And again, that case, as everybody knows, to me, I think there was an accident, but I don't think it happened. It happened that day. I think it happened maybe day before, days before, and then reported her missing. Um, but again, that's my opinion. We're all speculating. We don't know what happened. We weren't physically there. Like we're not physically there to see what's happened on that day or night that Sebastian went missing. We can only speculate, have our opinions. Right. So if anybody knows anything, please reach out to the police. Not because it's just for money. Do it for the kindness of your heart. If you have seen this young boy, remember he is going to be older, and let so he's not going to he's not going to change much at all. He hasn't. Um, his facial features will change. He might have like facial hair or something like that now that he's older. But if it's like one of my kids, they don't grow facial hair at all. I mean, like none hair. Um, so it could be like that. So you don't know. But if you've seen his dad's gets um a beard, so he could take after his dad. So he could have a beard, and you wouldn't recognise him. So as I say, if you think you've seen him or you have any leads on this case, please phone the police in your area or the area that Sebastian went missing. Um, and what's your thoughts about this case? Because it's 2 years is a long time to be without your child. I mean, I mean, even longer. It's like, as I say, bring your children close or your grandchildren close, your fur babies, bring them close, tell them you love them. Never ever allow your child, never or you or go to bed angry at one of your family members. Always make sure you go to bed with a clear head and always tell your family that you love them every single day. look in the mirror and tell yourself that you are loved and you're wanted. It doesn't matter what you look like, whatever you want. And I don't believe in any religion because I think they're brainwashing people. But it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what you look like. You're beautiful and you're wanted. Don't allow others to influence you. Be your own authentic self, okay? Send and love and light and good night, and please look after each other. Rather, let's come together united rather than divided. Good night.